For some reason, one of my first thoughts was just like being strong over anything. Like, I don't know if that's just like what I thought I had to do for my family at first and that carried over to school or what.
And being strong for you at the time was
just like going on with my life and like, I guess not talking about it. Yeah, and not showing emotion about it. And so I was going to try to just find something less emotional like I usually do and just go for something weird and like abstract because that's just my way of like expressing emotion, I guess, rather than through expressing it. So I guess with this film, yeah, it was kind of me like choosing to just focus on that, on like dissecting the emotions of it. When I like first started writing about it, it was just from my own point of view. And that was definitely very much based on how I felt that night. And then it kind of transformed because I wanted to make it more from the mother's point of view. So like my mom is kind of like the main character because she's like the one most directly kind of affected by it. I'm just like very connected to her. And she was grieving the hardest and still is.
It became apparent as we talked that this story was about much more than Hannah, her film, or her process. It was more than one bad night. Bree's death was part of a larger cycle, spanning multiple generations, and I knew I would need the full context of this cycle to really understand all that led to Bree's death.
I've always been very compelled to tell my mom's story and my mom's family story because, I mean, they were a very poor and underprivileged family, so there was a lot of deaths within the family that feel very, I don't know. It just feels like there needs to be more justice for their family, if that makes sense.